Good morning, students. You can see today we are going to see the reduction process for alumina. If you remember last class we had seen the purification of the bauxite ore where we obtain aluminium oxide or alumina. Now the third step that comes under the extraction process is reduction process, and here the reduction is the electrolytic reduction because ordinary method cannot be used to reduce alumina. But there is one more problem for the electrolytic reduction of alumina, that it has a very high melting point. Around 2050 degrees Celsius is the melting point of alumina. And if you use this alumina directly for the electrolytic purposes, then it will get vaporized at this high temperature. So in order to reduce the temperature, two other compounds are also used to it, which is cryolite, which is Na3AlF6, and we have fluorspar, CaF2. Now when the electrolytic mixture contains alumina, cryolite and fluorspar, the melting point reduces from 2050 degrees Celsius to 950 degrees Celsius. So for this we are now going to take not only alumina here, but we will be taking the mixture of these three as the electrolytes, as the solution to carry out electrolytic reduction. You can see the tank is here to carry out this process, where we have to take the mixture as a solution, and this tank has got carbon lining on the walls of the tank, which is carbon lining which acts as the cathode, and we have the anode also, which is made of graphite, which is put into this solution. So here we have taken two electrodes, one is the cathode, the other is anode. You can see anode is made of graphite rods which are put into this solution. And let us see the uses of cryolite and fluorspar. This of course reduces the melting point of the mixture to about 950 degrees Celsius, but at the same time it improves the conductivity of alumina here. And at the same time we have to sprinkle coke, powder coke on the solution, so as to reduce the heat produced during the electrolytic process. Otherwise the heat produced is so large that it may destroy these graphite rods. That's why to reduce the loss of the heat, we have to sprinkle some powder coke on the solution. Now let us see what happens when we pass electric current to this. We can see here we have three mixtures taken in the solution. When we pass electric current to it, the dissociation of this solution will take place, of these compounds will take place. Let us see how it is. First of all, alumina is there, that will be dissociated to give aluminium ion and then oxide ion. Then we have cryolite, it will also get dissociated to give sodium ion plus aluminium ion and plus fluoride ion. Then we have fluorspar, CF2, that will give you Ca2 plus and 2F minus. But you know, in the electrochemical series we have aluminium ion at the bottom or below sodium ion, calcium ion, so they are going to discharge at cathode. All these positive ions will be migrating towards the cathode but so far discharging process is concerned, it will always be the aluminium ion first, because in the electrochemical series it comes below sodium ion and calcium ion. So at the cathode, you can see we have taken a sloping bottom so that the molten aluminium so collected after the discharging process can be taken out through this tap. So we have aluminium 2Al3 plus, where 6 electron will be gained and will be converted into 2Al. This is aluminium what we are going to get at this cathode, which will be the molten state of aluminium that can be taken out. And then we have at the anode, the discharging process at the anode will be 4 oxide. You can see how the discharging process takes place. There will be 6 electrons to be lost and it will give 3 oxygen, where 3 atoms of oxygen can further combine and will finally change into oxygen gas. This is the oxygen gas that will be released towards the anode, but you can see this anode is made of carbon, so oxygen will finally combine with this carbon to change into carbon monoxide and then to carbon dioxide. So slowly we find that these graphite rods are consumed. So they need to be changed again and again. This is the reason why it will be consumed. This carbon which we have taken as the graphite will combine with this oxygen and will be changed to carbon dioxide. So slowly consumption of these graphite rods will take place and we have to change these graphite rods, but our aim was to give or take a good amount of aluminium, and we have obtained this aluminium. This aluminium, remember, is obtained in a pure state. It's not completely pure. It has got one more process, that is the refining process, to be done in order to get complete pure aluminium. So this process, which is electrolytic reduction process, this is also called Hall-Heroult process. Hall-Heroult process, because they were only who gave this method of electrolytic reduction of alumina. So I hope it is clear. And after this we have got 2 more topics. Alloys is there, electrolytic refining is there, but they are not in the syllabus. So we have completed this chapter. This was the final topic to be discussed. Thank you.